Good evening, good evening. Welcome to Euro Truck Sim. I have no clue where we are, but Bloody Mary is with us. And yeah, man, let's look for jobs. Okay, so we are in Bosnia. Okay. So let's see what we can find. Just random jobs. Really whatever. Oh, Pleven. Banja Luka. Empty. Naples. Would be funny. Natural rubber, Poti. I would like to go south. I don't think I've been down to Greece yet. So I'd love to go down there. This is a start, of course. It's Italy, so not too bad. Then we got this. Oh, wait. I don't know. Maybe can take on this, but it's a not a semi-trailer. This one goes also to Italy through Slovenia. I mean, it is an option. And how about picking some other... Oh no, we can't. We didn't know these places. We all knew here. Alright. Hungary? No, we've been there. Bulgaria. Ah, there we go. Containerized trees, 4 tons. Oh boy. Man, I'm thinking I would rather do this. Empty pallets, 22 tons. 4 tons. I mean, come on. All right. We probably can't go here later anyway. Alright, I'm gonna take on this one. It's 5 hours to pick it up. I hope the chat is working, by the way. I have no clue. I'm gonna try it. I had a whole new installation with Windows and every freaking... My computer stopped working totally. So I had to start from scratch, and I hoped to be able to install Windows 11, but my computer was not up to date, or up to... I think it's a jumper that needs to be connected in on the motherboard. I'm gonna try. Alright, it seems to be streaming at least. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Swedish. Alright, it works. Great. Ooh. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's get this trailer or whatever we choose to haul with.
I need your clothes, I need your boots, and your motorcycle. Just kidding. Let's hit the road. Turn left.
Alright, it seems like I have... Oh boy. We might have an issue with the controls here. We'll see if it works. So I need to test this one. 50. It seems like the profile is a little bit fast, and I wish I could change that for track IR. It seems to be... Excuse me for a second. Try again now. Oh boy. Also, I don't know how the game is gonna take this. Me tabbing out like that. Alright, let's try. See if it works, so otherwise I will just restart. But this is not promising. My gear shifter. Now I got two. Now I got a working GPS down there, so I don't have to see how it does. Doesn't do good at all. It's a total mess. It's so glitchy. I'm thinking of changing ports just to see. Sometimes I think it's not only about the hardware, it seems to be something to do with the software to it. To the hardware.
Turn right, and then turn left. Turn right. You've arrived. Hasta la vista, baby.
Give me my trailer. See what we can get from this. Probably a lot, like usual. So what do we want? Do we want doubles? Do we want singles? What can we have, really? Where are the doubles? Oh, we have this one. Container B double. Not too bad. Then we get this one, of course. And this one might be interesting. Oh boy, what happened? Oh no, oh no. Dry freighter. Interesting. Dry freighter B double. Trans. Sure, I think I want to go with a double today. What do we have? Yeah, all right. I think I'm going to go with this one. Confirm. 16 tons. It's more like it. Oh, that was the wrong one. Guess this is us. Yep. This is really swinging my steering wheel. Right. I need to swing by a shop to remove one of the. I don't need two GPSs. Now when the original works. would say, except for the textures, this default trailer kind of looks nice. Looks good. The detail, I don't know why the textures are an issue. Maybe it's a setting. I'm pretty sure I get the original settings still. Texture quality high. We don't have ultra, so high it is. Yeah, normal maps. Normal maps. Alright. Depth of field, DOF, sun shafts. Alright. Swing it. Let's go. Let's go to Italy and let's see what road we have. Yeah, that's probably the only. All right. Oh boy. This doesn't look promising. Man mayhem. It's a DAF as well. Not only man, but DAFs as well. Yeah, we need a service. I don't want to. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we missed one right here. Let's see where the next one is. It's right down here. Okay, let's go there and fix that GPS. Freaking double GPS. need to test something. I don't know what that was, but we'll see if anything feels different. Not really. What was that? I didn't even know what it is. Something to do with the FOV? DOF. Depth of field. Okay, I think I usually have that out anyway. All right. You're in luck, anyway. Or I don't know, maybe it's always like that. Always blocked. But man, it is easier to drive a real truck. Now I really feel it, how hard it is to really feel the references. Hey, yes, you're welcome. Hello, sunshine. Oh man, I need to change the size of the chat. I tried to work with it, but might have to do that later. How are you doing, Yasir? Sunshine. That's funny. Well, actually, you're pretty accurate. We good here, or what is going on? Maybe not so good. Maybe I should have taken the left one. Good choice. Alright. Yeah, what was I saying? Truly more difficult to drive in a simulator. You're missing out on so many references, and the ones you've got is distorted. So that's great, Yasir. Glad to hear. Yeah, I'm doing well. So far, so good. Thank you for asking. It's the weekend. I'm happy. However, it's not a bad however. It is a good however. I'm kind of anxious to get going back out driving the truck. And that is a good thing, I believe, so far. So good. We'll see. I'm trying to be, cautious with any kind of hopes and dreams. Traffic 0. I don't think they're gonna solve it. Traffic 1. There we go. No. So yeah, I do extra well, I must say. It's been a while since I felt excited about a job, or about, as soon as this nervous part is kind of leveling off, and I kind of had a bad introduction. It was just not the right guy, not the right driver I came across to be my instructor, if you will. He should not do anything like that. It was the worst I ever had, actually. And it's nothing bad about him. He's just, yeah, he's not wired like that. So I had a little nervous breakdown by myself.
Turn right.
It was basically like, oh, you just let me know if you need any help. If you're wondering something, just give me a call. He was in the neighborhood, basically. And he was going through all the controls, buttons, everything on the truck, and I was like, oh yeah, I think I get it, yeah. And then when it was time to use it, I was like, no, I don't get it. I don't remember. What was this? What was that? Basically. For one, I never driven a new Volvo. I'm just used to the old ones. But regardless, I've been away for so long, so. And he was like, you could hear in his voice like, oh, this is so annoying. Like, I was so annoying, and he needs to come back all the way and help me again. And, I mean, why put a guy who's already on a job to help you out, for one? But then why did he even offer himself? Oh, you just give me a call, it's fine, and then, And that happened twice, and after that I just felt so stressed out about not being able to get a grip of what was going on and, any references. Do I need to do this twice? No. Perhaps I'll give it a little more time. This guy is just ridiculous. It's not necessary, but it seems to be a little disorganized. I think this is an operator that's not really used to growing like this. So it's not too big, but he used to be really small, like maybe 2 drivers tops or so. And now I think he got like 10, 12, 10, I think, around 10. Well, that's what he needs. I'm not sure, but I mean, I at least met 6 or 7, so I think it's about 10. Alright, I need to do this because we're gonna be standing here. The AI doesn't work as it should, so sorry about that. Bam, and 1, and go. Yeah. But on a good note, I had 1 day off in the middle of the week, and then because there were no jobs. All right, thank you. And the day after, I got a job with another guy. So we were 2 trucks on a job, and he gave me really valuable instructions. He's been around for over 30 years in the profession, and I'm like around 15, so I'm half of that time. And he just, really tolerant and just explained everything so I could understand. And I just got it. So he had a way of explaining, so it was easier for me to get it. Also, the attitude. It's all about the attitude. If you got a guy who's like, sighing and just doesn't feel like it, then you just feel like you don't want to ask him. You want to ask someone else, right? You don't want to go to him. So yeah. So yeah, that was yesterday, and that was a really good day. Really good. So I got more used to the truck. I got way more good instructions, and I'm starting to get into the pattern now, slowly. So that is a good thing, because pattern is my strength if I learn it the correct way. And and then I don't have to think about it no more. I just can think about the other stuff around what's happening. Alright, so we're gonna turn the next one out here. We're gonna remove that GPS up there, because this one on the original one for the Scania now works just fine.
Continue straight.
So we need to disassemble that other one. It's just not necessary anymore. Although I like it up there, so I would rather just
Turn left.
turn off this one, but this is not a Ruta truck, so I don't think you can do that. But I would try, but I don't think you can. How is our fuel? We need to refuel at some point too. And today was no work either, but I took the liberty of cleaning the truck and learning some more stuff with it. You know, washer fluids, checking oil, AdBlue, some repairs that this one's another thing. So this truck used to belong to that guy who was not very good with giving instructions, and so he got the hook loader. I mean, I was asking for the hook loader, but he's been there more, longer than me. Obviously, I'm new, so since he wanted it as well, he got it. So I got the dump truck, and that's fine.
Ahead. Turn left.
Anyway, so I got his old dump truck, and I came back from a job just the same day when he was giving me those. Was trying to give me instructions about how the truck works, and I got on one job and I did it, and when I came back I noticed that was a what do you call that? Hang on. Alright, I think we're good. Was this cover underneath the fenders, the back fenders over the wheels? So it's one fender for all three rear axles on both sides, so two fenders, one on each side. And along the fenders you got both marker lights, a lot of them, and then you got flashers, strobes, every second place. So one strobe, one marker, one strobe, one marker, that way. And there's like a piece that covers it from inside, so it wouldn't get, you know, too exposed for rocks or you know, gravel or whatever. And I should not bring the trailer here. Bring a trailer. No, don't. Anyway, so that one came loose, and I was just sticking straight out, you know, not straight out, but at least half a meter out from sideways, basically, and straight down, just, you know, sitting there. God's goodwill holding it together, the last piece, you know. And so I was asking him, how come that one just came loose like that? He was like, did you use the vibrator? You know, it's like a unit under the body that's supposed to, if you got like mud not coming loose or anything, you can use that, and everything just vibrates like that. And so that part came loose, and I was like, oh, I think you're supposed to be able to do that. Yeah, of course, but so he was not saying much about that. He was just, you know, just jerking it loose, and put this somewhere and get it repaired, just like that. I'm like, okay. And then I was like, on the other side, it seems to be, you know, it seems like it's coming loose any minute now. No, it doesn't. He was like, no, it doesn't. All right, okay, it doesn't. Whatever, you know. Oh boy, some attitude there. Anyway, so I got that fixed too, and I got a trailer light fixed that was on its way to come loose as well. So I think it's pretty solid now. hopefully. I'm ready for Monday. Alright, so this one I can't do anything with. That's so sad. Oh, so sad. So I kind of want to have this one still here, but I don't know. I got truck info over here. And I'd rather have that. I don't know what else I could put here. It's like nothing really. You're a gunner. Yeah. Alright. Confirm and keep going. No, it was just that day, actually. So that day was, for me, you know, sitting basically covered from society, not integrating too much at all for 6 years. Not more than necessary, you know, and, you know, being away from the city and everything and away from truck driving. So it was like a cold shower for me, that's for sure. It was like, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing here, you know, like questioning myself and man, but then I kind of like got it together and I'm not, you know, I'm not going to be dealing with him anyway. It's when I learn everything, it's not going to be a problem anymore. And also, I have other ones I can ask, so I don't actually have to give him a call about that no more. So that was just the first day of work. I mean, the first day was introduction. I was going with him, but it didn't help much, and I thought it did because I had, you know, I know my way around, and I thought that I got it. But then when it was about doing it, I realized that I've been away for so long, and I only references I still have is from the freaking truck simulator, basically. So I was like, oh crap. Yeah, it's slowly coming back to me. So just today when I was backing in the truck after I cleaned it up, my muscle memory started to kick in again. So I did something with the I switched gears going backwards basically when I was backing in with a trailer and truck, and it was going too slowly, so I just clicked the button and I was like, what was that? Oh yeah. You can do that. You can switch gears going backwards. It's just high and low basically, but anyway. But I was not thinking of it, so I noticed that it starts to kick in now, and I'm getting back to it, into it. And I got to hear the old Scania too. That was so freaking cool. It doesn't take much load, so it's kind of retired, that truck, but on occasions it's out, and it was going to take on a load where I was, and he was, you know, grabbing the load. It's a hook lifter, grabbing the load, taking it away, and then out on the main road again, and just, you know, pushing it. And it's straight pipe V8, man. I had goosebumps big time. I was so happy, you know, just listening to it. I mean, it's fine. The Volvo is, you know, it's quiet, but it's powerful. It's very comfortable. It's nice. It's a nice working environment, so I don't complain at all about not getting a Scania V8, la la la. I don't know, you know, it's more important that you actually get a good truck. So that's more important. And I got a good truck, and I got more than I would ask for anyway, because I was like expecting a 450 or 500-ish horsepower. I got a 750. Not that it's needed, because it's just a straight overkill for a dump truck, especially where you don't have a big trailer behind it. It's just a 3 axles dump trailer. It's a really short one if you compare it to what's out there. But it's easy to handle at least. I once dealt with a 4-axle dump trailer with a drawbar. That one had a long one, so it was pretty easy to position it for, you know, where you wanted it when you're gonna dump the load from the truck itself. You don't want to unhook it, and that's what they said. If you feel insecure, unhook it. But I already knew how to do that part, so no one had to really show me how. So that went along pretty nicely. Worked out pretty nicely. Yeah, well, we'll see how it be. It's actually a good time to start because they don't have much jobs. You know, it's worse to start in winter because they have a lot to do. It's long days, I guess, for some at least. At this point, not for me, but I start easy. Yeah. This is not the place, but okay. If you're ready to die, sir, you go for it. Go ahead. Yeah, so it was also holiday yesterday when I worked, so it was good payment. It's actually double the money. And today, on my way down to the shop, where we wash the trucks and overhaul them, the police stood in the middle. They basically blocked the whole roundabout. So they were in the roundabout, and there was like 4 exits, 4 access points, access roads, and they just stopped everyone coming that way, to check the drunk drivers, because it was a holiday yesterday. So I got that too, no problem. I drink like not even once a year. So I don't remember when I drank last time. It was probably a couple of years ago. My body can't take it anymore. My stomach doesn't cooperate on that. So it's more more suffering than a good feeling, actually. And that's good, in my opinion. It's cheaper, it's better for me, and I don't need the buzz. I'm good. I would say, for anyone need the buzz? I don't know. Maybe something is missing out of life. It's my cautious thought. Carte? Right. Yeah, no. Carte is not. Now, where do we need to go? No, please. Okay. Probably back down. Oh, man. I don't understand this. What I saw here is, I didn't see what it's, for me, I thought it was like heavy traffic or something. But it was not. Because I don't see the signs really good. The problem means card, but healthier too, yeah. I was born ready. So I don't know. So one more thing I've been dealing with is a complete disaster with the computer. Everything stopped working. So I had issues with crashing SimRail, and that started it to the point where I did all the updates through the, it's like a program that goes through driver booster, I guess. I think that's the name. And updated a few drivers that I shouldn't have. You know, there is no rules. You should update them if they are available, but they caused my computer not to boot up. And, you know, main files were on C, on the C drive. So every setting for everything just disappeared. So it was not only now the Microsoft Flight Simulator with the missing profiles, but everything now was gone for good. And I had to start over. And I hope the stream is good. I had, so the way I do it, I make screenshots of every single setting in every single game and application that I'm happy with. And that's the way I did it. So I could go back to what was, although everything is updated, so it's newer OBS, it's newer everything. Man, come on. So I hope the stream and the sound is good. The sound seems to be not as it was, at least not for the speech. I don't know why. I did everything by, I might have had, you know, made changes after that and not taken any new photos, so it is possible. That's why I don't get the same result, but I hope it's still enjoyable, and image quality should be the same, except for my I'm not happy with my cam just yet, and I see that something is really off. Hang on a second. Oh man, hang on a second. I need to fix this. Oh, that was not the right button. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, so the it's kind of bright, so I need to make it darker. I need the contrast to be more proper. But yeah, I'm gonna have some time to fix it, so it's fine. It has to be okay for this one. Alright, let's try. Stream is good, that's great. That's great. There we go. Yeah, I'm sorry if I drive a little bit slowly, but it's since I started again. It's that's the way you drive, man. Trying to take a corner, you know, with load. Man, it feels like you're gonna tip over any minute if you're just trying to push it. It's actually going straight too. So, at least this one did. But you basically lock the, I don't know if the right definition, but the central diff, not in between the, not on the axles, but in between the axles. So you got it's an 8x4, and if you don't use that differential, it's going to be an 8x2 basically, or maybe not. Hang on, maybe I'm wrong. No, it's still, but they are not locked. Yes, so it's still an 8x4, but it's not locked between the axles. I don't know why I don't go to the right. I don't know. Yeah, so it's no time to get any bad habits, make any new bad habits in the simulator, as I'm just trying to get back into real trucking. So I'm gonna drive the same way as much as possible. I'm not gonna change that. Maybe the only thing I would change is the economics. I would enjoy the sound of the V8 and not worrying about the costs. However, we need to mark out a fuel station, and we got one right here. Let's go to that one. I think yes. Or do we have a better one? Not really. Oh boy, that seems a bit complicated because we missed this exit. Oh crap. Alright, we got one down here too. Also we have one here. So I think yeah, it's fine. Just try to remember. If I keep talking, I'm probably gonna miss it, but anyway. Let's maybe turn off and the turns are so awkward in this. It's so hard to. It feels like they are super narrow, and I would say this: narrower than this in reality is easier with a real truck. I don't know why, it just is. So this is like a normal road, but I have trouble staying in. Maybe I'm just not used to it again, I don't know. But track IR also updated, so the profile might be not the same as it was, you know. It's possible. I'm gonna change it again. Hang on. Now I need to do this. There we go. I don't need to do it, but I need to pop out of the game anyway. Not 07. Let's try 05. Oh no, that's maybe too slow. That's the speed. 0.8. I had 0.8. Let's try 0.7. Yeah. There we go. Mamma mia, let me go. Thanks, Yasir. I appreciate it. Alright, this is 0.7. It's actually a little better. It's not as nervous. I'm actually going to turn off the music for now. I just don't feel like it. Alright, this time I'm going to go with this one. And this is probably how I'm going to be driving when I get used to the Volvo and everything. Somewhat, at least. I see that car. There we go. A little bit faster. It's going to go a little bit faster when I'm used to it, for sure. Right now I'm super defensive when I drive. For good reasons. I just need to ease into it. Otherwise I'm gonna make this employment pretty short. Oh boy. Oh, we need to turn here. Am I? Oh. Oh.
Keep right, and then exit right. I insist.
Is it just one lane?
Exit right.
It's just
I
one
insist.
lane. Alright. That was cheating. That was cheating. Where's Vince when you need him? To exclamate, that's cheating. That guy is so funny with that. As soon as I use a develop tool or anything, I'm cheating. Yeah, you know, that's it's so funny. Alright, I'm gonna keep going behind this guy. Oh boy. Alright, this is just a beep blop. Ooh, no, it's not. How is that? He just went straight ahead, you know? Oh boy. This is not gonna work out. Will it? I don't think so. I don't think so. Alright, it's, we are... So you can actually break these. Okay, so I can go through it now, right? That's what happens, okay. Oh boy. That was... crap.
Turn right. Turn right.
Man, I feel so... Ugh. Insecure. It reflects a little bit. Reflects? Yeah, you can say it reflects. The way I felt about relearning, and my ego was hiding somewhere, and oh yeah. My confidence was like tiny. Now I need to do something about that. Friggin' hey, we didn't hear
Continue straight.
or see anything. Oh yeah, no, we did not. We did not. Coffee. Fuel station, was it? It's coming up straight ahead on the left side. Hopefully we fit. And man, I need to confess, I would definitely would have driven the Kenworth truck today in American Truck Simulator with the Rogers logo, but I just felt, man, I've been going with that one for so many streams. I just didn't have the guts. I'm like, I need to do something else now. So I was like, all right, it's your truck time because it's been neglected anyway, you know. But I really love that setup with that gray lowboy. And reason I'm not taking on many of those in Euro Truck is just because trailers tend to turn with their axles, you know. It's good, but I don't like it in the simulator. It's probably way better in real life, but I'm kind of annoyed that you need to watch out because they are sweeping and they would, you know, tear things down if you don't watch it, and I don't like that. I'd rather just take, you know, whatever space I need. I would assume we need to go in like that, but that's what I will do. Alright, which one is, it doesn't matter which. I go with this because I can't go far to the right because that's what I would have done in reality, but if I have this equipment, we're good. Let's refuel. Yeah, let's not forget. It would be fun to build a Volvo just like that. Although I'm not sure, I can't build a dump truck anyway. Closest thing I can do, I think it's a hook lifter with a low bucket, lower. I think that's. Hang on. I think that's the best I can do. Man, I'm not doing good. Actually, I am tired. Plenty of tired. Oh, we need to go. No, we need to go same. To keep going. I mean. That was too much. One more thing I didn't install is the MSI afterburner, because I like to overclock my card, but it didn't do very good with most of the games, even though it was doing good on the benchmark. It was crashing some of the games. So all I really could do is actually give it full power basically, and that's actually something you should do if you have a car like this, but I don't do that, so it just runs like default right now. And so far I don't actually see any remarkable difference to the better or the worse anyway, so it's the same except for the fact that SimRail doesn't seem to be crashing anymore. I tried a couple of times and it was solid all the way through. I would say it actually had slightly better performance too, so I'm gonna leave it with that. I'm not gonna use MSI Afterburner on this turn or this install. Why I don't rest, man? Because I hate it in real life, so I don't want to be bothered by that even in so funny thing, and I'm not the only one, rest is good, it needs to be done, but some of us don't have the self-discipline to take rest. I could be one of them too, so I'm not saying, but one thing that really makes me tired, if when someone else is saying, now it's time to rest, and now, so you can end up getting home later and everything because you need to take one more rest because the time doesn't, you don't have more time to drive. After 4.5 hours you need to take a rest, and if you've been driving for 4.5 more hours after that, you need to take a long one again, and it's just so tiring. So I'm actually more tired sometimes after, but that's in the past. It doesn't have to be like that anymore. I don't know. If I have a completely different attitude about the job, maybe it's gonna be easier to just go with the rest, and it's gonna actually make things easier, as in not as stressful. Just learn how to relax and just go with it. But anyway, sorry about that. Long story short, there's no such thing. I don't want to be bothered by that. I take the rest, you know, at nights basically. So I run into the night for a bit, and then I decide to take a rest, as in just stop somewhere and forward time to the morning hours, and that's what I do. Yeah. It is super stressful for me to be, you know, finding a place to stop, and it's actually harder. I think it's harder because it's more frequent in the simulator. So it's harder in a simulator because it's more frequent than in real life. It's like hysterical, ridiculous. So that's why I'm not doing it. Could have said that, but sorry for that. There's like no simple way of explanation. You need the whole picture. I'm gonna give you the whole picture. You're like, I didn't ask for the whole picture. I'm gonna give it anyway, you know? Don't want any misunderstandings. Oh, everyone is gone? Okay, well, I'm here talking to myself. No, just kidding. Everyone is like, oh, we're leaving. This guy's gonna be going on forever. What color is that car? Well, it depends on how you see it. You know, it could depend on light. It could depend on your perception of color. Blah, 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 blah. That's me in a nutshell. There are no simple explanations to anything. I got that from my dad. He's actually twice... he's worse than me, so he's... Oh, fudge. So I was looking at that turn, and I saw a turn coming over there. And this, in my head, was just oncoming traffic. That's interesting. Here we go. This is also something you don't have to deal with in real life. If you take the wrong turn, you take the wrong turn. You have to find your way back. Stop doing this. I don't want these. I want them to be removed. I don't want the invisible walls. I want to be able to take the wrong turn, please. Please simulate a wrong turn now. Yeah, I know you're still here. I'm just kidding around, obviously. Yeah, boy. Yeah, so I'm probably not gonna do any truck streams, you know, if I'm gonna be driving a lot of trucks in the future, whenever that will be. It's gonna be kind of calm. I'm gonna ease into it, like I said, halftime, so ish. So I just don't know how much streaming I'm gonna be doing, but I'm gonna find a way. I already did some footage about me driving the real truck, so I'm gonna try to do something with that and just, you know, upload something for you guys to watch, see how it's going. And remember, it's my first day on the job. Have a nice day. Oh man, I'm damaged. I've been watching too many movies in life. It's from Twins, obviously. It's it's the guy who's supposed to do the delivery to Texas. The stolen fuel injection system for jets in the trunk of that car that Danny DeVito, Vincent, Benedict stole from the garage. Anyway, that's him, the one dude that looking for his car and trying to track down Vince. And that's when he hands out a ticket to a customer while he is threatening the guy in the it's like a kiosk, I don't know what you call it, like a small little building. Let people into the garage. They give them a little Ticket, no ticket. Anyway. Well, see, I'm supposed to give you one of these. Sorry, it's my first day on the job. Have a nice day. Now, where can I find this very special person, Mr. Vince Benedict? That guy's been in total recall as well. He's the guy who had like that mutant Quado in his chest or in his stomach, I think. Or no, it was in his chest. Little guy coming out of him. That's so freaky. Total Recall. That's actually a pretty good movie in my opinion. The real one. I tried to watch the new one for 10 minutes. I don't think I made 10 minutes actually, to be honest. I was like, no, it's not necessary. I'm not going to do this to myself. So I was like, nah. I should give it one more shot though. I thought it was a resting place, but I think I'm wrong. Was it further down, maybe? Not really. Okay. Anyway, I mean, we can stay here. It doesn't matter, and just or maybe not. No, we cannot. Oh, of course not. Yeah, so this is another thing. It happened. My reference, even if I'm talking about it, tight turns is a no-go. It's a really bad idea, taking tight turns like this with a loaded truck. And I was taking wrong turn in reality, and you know, got into the wrong neighborhood basically, and had to turn around somewhere. And that was so tight, and you could feel the struggle because, you know, axles and wheels just got so much resistance because it was tight and I had load on. And it was like, I don't even remember it being this hard to, you know, get around. Yeah, it was, you could feel the resistance so much. It's like, yeah, so impressive how much force it can withstand. The you know, the axles and the tires, that they don't pop, that they don't freaking going off the rim, or you know, popping off the rim, or something snapping. It's like, yeah, if you keep doing it, obviously it's gonna do that, but and I was trying to make it, you know, easy on the things as much as possible, but yeah, it was. So I got a reference point. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do it in a different way if possible. There was one option, but it was too late after I started. I had to go through it with it. So of course I'm gonna make mistakes. It was so tight. And you don't feel anything like that in the simulator. Nothing, nada, not even a little one. You know, it's gonna be hard to get around. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel how little effect you got because it's just kind of holding you back, holding the truck back. It's crazy. They need to include it at some point. I think it's essential. Very essential. It's a part of the driving experience anyway, so makes sense it should be in the sim. Hello. Hello. I need to sleep. I need to open. So yeah, I'm probably a lot worse driving the sim now, as my brain is struggling with reality and trying to make the difference, the intensity, because I've been doing this quite intensely, you know, the sim, both of the sims, especially American Truck. And that one is still easier in a way because it's not the same trucks, it's different type of trucks. And I can't relate to those because I've never been driving a Kenworth, a stretched Kenworth or a Pete. So I can just imagine how it would feel like, but I have no clue, really. And, but these trucks I do, so. That's why I didn't want to do the, I didn't want to drive in the Euro Truck because I don't want to complicate things right now, but it's alright. I love the Scania, so we'll just take it easy and we're gonna get there. Just lean back, have a beverage, hot, cold, and enjoy my struggle. Can you please just cooperate? Cooperate. Cooperate. Oh boy. This is so tight. I'm missing so much. I see mountains, I see a lot of things that I would like to see, and I want to stop somewhere. Can I stop somewhere? Where can I stop? Give me a map. Nowhere. I'm not allowed to stop anywhere. I'm probably not allowed to take a left turn. I hate that. Could just use a parking lot somewhere, but no. You're not allowed because of the invisible walls. Yeah, it is kind of hard. It is kind of hard. It's you're losing so many visual references. Hey Vince! Got my coffee. That's great. I love that line. You should sell that shirt. It says, "Got my coffee." I would buy it. I saw that. What did you see, man? I don't know what you're talking about. What did I do now? Mr. Policeman. The truck police Vince is back. I'm just kidding. No, it won't. There we go. See, you just get out of gear again. I need a new freaking shifter. And it is obvious. It's not only hardware, it's something with the software as well. So it kind of like I changed ports, USB ports. All of a sudden, it was no glitch whatsoever, and it just started again. So I don't know really what to think. I don't know what the reason is why it's doing this. The walls? You mean the invisible walls? Yeah, okay. Now I get it. I get it. You saw that when I hit the invisible. Okay, now I have the whole context. Thank you. Oh boy. It's not easy. Man, I think I'm so much closer than I am. Bam! Coffee in the window. Coffee in the windshield. Smack. Let me through. Hey Noah. Welcome. Thanks for asking. I'm quite good actually. But I'm really shitty in driving the simulator now. I messed up. I'm messed up now. My whole brain is set for a real truck, and I was telling that to Yasir earlier. Man, it's so much easier to drive a real truck. Even with, you know, this road looks a little bit narrow, but it's not really. It's actually just normal width. And it's harder to drive on this than on really narrow ones in real life. So it's like so messed up. And I'm driving extra cautiously right now because, yeah, I've been doing that for a couple of days and also lost all preferences here, or references, sorry. So also I had an itch for driving the Kenworth and the Rogers lowboy again, but I went with this instead because this is neglected and I don't want to tire people out. No, it's. But I'm not done with that Rogers trailer. I have so much fun with it, and the new old Kenworth as well. So nice. So I'm gonna get back to that later. Yeah, so when I have all you guys here, my computer just quit on me before the weekend. It was midweek, I think. I had issues with SimRail, as you might know, and so I kept having that, and I did the driver boost all updates. So I updated every freaking driver there was to update, and it didn't boot. And I couldn't revert it because obviously you can revert it, but you need to come back into the Windows to do that. So I could not do that. I tried every mode, every fail safe that I could not get into. It was lost. And with that, all settings for every application, every program, except for Steam stuff like the Truck Simulator has it still, but OBS, that was lost. Luckily I had all the screenshots of all the settings, so I used that. Man, it's tight here. Yeah, it took a while. It took a couple of days and I didn't have much energy, but I still did it. The way I actually managed to pull it off without losing it is not caring at all. So I was like, alright, whatever, if I don't have a computer, I don't care really. I'm gonna be driving real trucks now, and so on and so forth. By the way, I did some footage. I have some footage from yesterday, so I'm gonna make a video and post it at some point. You're gonna see. But it's dump truck is not. The thing is, I don't know how I can create more content from that, because it's very much same. Usually you do the same kind of turns day in and day out, and then you change places, but you still do the same things. Maybe with some variation, but not much. So with a hook lifter, it would have been somewhat different, I think, because it can have more varying jobs and varying cargo. But dump truck, it's not that exciting as content goes, I think. I don't know. But once in a while, maybe I'll do. So I used my, yeah, the job. Oh boy, yeah. All right, here we go again. Where should I start? Introduction day. Was driving, not driving at all. I was just going along with the guy. He's doing the driving, and I helped him with some loads, basically. And he was not the very best instructor. He's not supposed to do that at all. He should not do that at all, actually. So he was the kind of type that said, all right, just, let me know if you wonder anything, just give me a call and I help you out, And you took his word for it, and then you call him and, man, I don't remember what button to push, this and that, when that and that. And he was like, man, I already told you. Man, and he had to come back. He was working in this vicinity, so he got over to me and helped me out. And then a couple of minutes later, I had something else that I thought I got, but then it just disappeared, because that's what I'm struggling with. So obviously, I basically had to share with everyone at some point, everyone I came across, that, all right, this is where I come from. I coming from I burnout, and it took me plenty of years to recover as much as to the point where I'm now, but I'm still not 100%, of course not. But he couldn't relate really. Yeah, it was pretty obvious he could not relate. But he might be getting there, because he actually reminds me somewhat of me before I got burned out, and he's also younger than me, so it makes sense. Really short fuse, just like that, and also no good instructor. So I kind of had a emotional breakdown, if you will, on my own at some point there, because I was like, I really wanted to get it, but when you're kind of not sure about your abilities and you're doubting yourself, the last thing you need then is someone telling you, oh, you're so fucking annoying, because I already told you this, and it's just not productive. And so I was like, I don't think I'm gonna make this. And this is the freaking easiest truck job there is. Dump truck driver is the easiest. I'm not saying it's easy. At times it's really tricky, but if you compare it to anything else like hauling machinery or logs, or any type of other things, it's more how would I say, it's the least amount of involved. Yeah, I think you know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, yeah, so then I took the truck for one load on my own and got back with a there was like a cover, a line of cover in the inside of the back fender, covering the rear wheels. No, it's covering all the lights from inside, so the lines would not get damaged from rocks or sand or whatever would come up from the wheels. So that part came loose. It's like a 2-meter long, I don't know what you call it. That's why I'm struggling with the words now. Sorry. Anyway, that one came loose, and this truck was that guy's truck, the one who's not very good at instructing, and I was going to him, and I'm like, all right, so you know anything about this, like why this happened? Just coming loose like this? Oh yeah, you were using the vibrator on the body, so it would, you know, if you're hauling mud or whatever, it would come loose easier. Anyway, so he gave me a little bit of a hard, not really a hard time, but I mean, he's a bit difficult, in my opinion. Anyway, so he just ripped it off and told me to get it fixed, and I did later. Oh, all right. Obviously I was on my way to the boat over there, but that's not what we're supposed to do here. All right. Anyway. Jesus Christ. Let's go. Anyway, while the dumper was up, I could see the other one on the other side, you know, on its way to come loose, and I was pointing it out, like, I think the other one is coming loose, and he was basically, no, it's not. Just like so. I was like, okay, it's not. What should I say? I see it doesn't sit very good, you know, but whatever, you know, I'm not gonna get into that. So that was my first day on my own, really shitty, but yesterday was really good. So we had one day off in between, which got me plenty of time to kind of recover from it and focus myself on, you know, needs to be said, I haven't dealt with a lot of people in 6 years, so I tried to recover, and I didn't do any truck driving. I didn't do anything that would involve a lot of people and their attitudes, their damages, whatever they are dealing with, whatever problem they have. I haven't had that for 6 years, so I had, you know, enough with myself, basically. So I'm not used to that, so I kind of have to process that, and it takes a lot of energy just to know that it's not about me, it's about him, just a simple way. But when you're there and trying to learn, and you're frustrated with you can't take in as much instructions as you would like to be able to take in, and you put, that's when I blame myself all the time. I don't know, I just my worst judge. No one can judge me like I do, really. And the last thing I need is a guy like that. Anyway, the day yesterday was the polar opposite to that. So we got a job not far from where I live, and a back and forth job with another dude, the driver. So we had one each car, so we were two cars, not cars, trucks and trailers. So reason being, I'm saying cars because we just called it a car, as in a vehicle, basically. We don't say truck because it's two words. Last bil, we just say bil, which means car. It's like truck would be truck car, and you would leave the truck part out and just say car, basically. Anyway, so he was the polar opposite to that guy. He was really good with instructions. He was going through it all, and I learned a lot of new stuff. I also learned how the other guy gave me wrong instructions about the car, stuff that he didn't know anything about, and it was like, yeah, okay, but this guy, he hasn't been around for very long, and he actually don't know what he's talking about. But this guy who instructed me the second day, he's been around for 30 years. That's twice as much as I've been driving trucks, actually more. So of course you would listen more to him, and yeah, everything fell into place basically, and I started to get back into it and slowly, you know, everything comes back, every process, every in the muscle memory, everything, the techniques, getting loads or taking loads or dumping loads. Dumping loads, that's a funny sentence. Anyway, that's that. So that's how it went. It's good that you all guys are here now because I couldn't go for another one. Maybe you noticed it was a hard one for me to explain. I don't know. Just I don't have much energy left, but today was easier though. I used the day. It was no we didn't have any loads, so I just took the truck down and cleaned it out, cleaned it up, got some repairs done to it at our shop. You know, check the oil, washer fluids, blue, stuff like that. So we good to go on Monday, whatever might be. Yeah. I'm gonna try to. So one more thing I need to fix among the other stuff that needs to be fixed with my computer is the size of the chat. It's super tiny, so I kind of have to look real hard here. Vince, ain't no easy runs, boy. I thought I told you. What? If you can't drive a dump truck, what can you drive? Yeah, exactly. I'm speaking Swedish the whole time. Cool to hear that convo. Boy, I've been driving Euro Truck for 30 years. Yeah, that's the next thing. It is you kind of have to get rid of some things you get used to and some references because okay, it's just a sim. You should not take it very seriously, but if you've done it, as I've been doing it quite intensely for a long time, years and years, nothing but kind of screw you up with. You have to kind of start over. So I actually think it would be easier to get back into it without this, actually. But that's just a theory. I'm not 100% sure it's right. It is a good simulator, but it's so many things you kind of have to translate. And I can do that, but doing that for a while basically distorting your references with the real truck, whatever that might be. And also you can't really practice any kind of techniques except for coupling and decoupling. Getting around in tight spaces maybe, but it's not so much about the surface. It's a little bit when you haul the logs and if you have the snow mod and such, but it's still not realistic. Just somewhat realistic. I mean, it's obviously in real world there are so many more factors that can impact you in a good or a bad way depending on what you're doing. So just, this is all very clear and obvious details, things, but I think it's neat to be said anyway. But in the end, I still state it's easy to drive a real truck because if you learn it the right way, you have way more references to lean back on. For when you feel the truck, you can listen to the truck. Like I was bringing up the subject about the resistance of the wheels. If you're taking a tight turn with load on, it's not here. You can pull around making a UE anywhere, it doesn't matter. And I did that because I was taking the wrong turn at some point yesterday, and I had to get around in a tight space, and I was like, what am I doing? This is gonna break the truck, because it was so hard, it was so heavy. It was ridiculous. I was so impressed by how do I not pop one tire off the rim, or how can it be that the axle is not, breaking apart, stuff like that. If you keep doing it, obviously they're going to do that, but it's oh yeah, it's like reading a script today, because everything I told you here, I told you guys now, so it's it would have been easier to create a script to retell the same story, basically. I'm glad to share it, though. Just gonna be fun with anyone watching the whole stream later and listen to me yabbing about this for 2 hours straight. Twice. Hello. Anyway, it felt good today. I felt that this is gonna work out. I'm sure it's gonna work out. Things coming back to me now. So, muscle memory starting to kick in. That's interesting. It's pretty obvious to me. I not only forgot stuff, but I suppressed it. So I wanted to get as far as possible away from anything that's a truck, or a European truck at least. And that's, in the beginning I felt nausea when I saw someone with working clothes, like road construction workers or builders or whatever. I just felt sick about watching them, or I could not handle it. I was so sick about it. But it's okay now. I mean, I'm happy to say I'm ready to ease into it again, and it's needed, because I like trucks. I like driving the truck. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, thanks Noah, I appreciate it. Are you going to check out all the lights? I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it. I don't think I'm going to be checking out any northern lights. I don't think I see northern lights. It's very beautiful, but I don't think I'm gonna chase it. I have other things on my plate right now. But thanks for asking. Maybe, I mean, depending on if I get any vacation, and if I do any travels. I want to get back to Norway. I'll take one other motorbike ride to Norway. It was a long time ago, and I miss it a lot. It's magical every time to be in Norway. Yeah, I did that too. I dusted off my motorbike, by the way, and took it for a couple of turns. I think it was last week. It was freaking hot last weekend. It was so hot. It was like not Swedish weather, and then this week everyone woke up basically. So it was just all a dream, a good dream, and we woke up to it, and it was cold again, and almost. I think we didn't have any snow, but there were parts of Sweden that had snow again. Like this is, it should be summer now, we are supposed to be able to see them from Ireland. Wow. Alright, so maybe I need to check it out. Maybe it's going to be It sounds extraordinary, at least. I should not discard it. Disregard it. I mean, oh, what is this? It's a burnt out building or whatever. Abandoned. Oh, this was quite a long load, actually. I thought I had one more car in front of me, but I didn't have that. I was wrong. Yeah, also I'm sorry if I'm a little, I mean, I struggle with the English right now because I haven't been using it for a whole week, and my brain is tuned into the Swedish language right now, so I just find it very hard to find words and expressions and a way of expressing myself in any kind of subject right now. It takes me a while. $20, huh? Oh yeah. I can live with that. There we go. My FPS button. Just turn off the lights. I forgot to do that. Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. Oh boy, hang on. Yeah, this is Italy, by the way. This is very confusing. So, we got a big giant arrow pointing to the right, which anywhere else, what I know of, means this lane is turning. But it's not. It's just showing that if you want to go to this, whatever it is, Napoli, you need to turn, or you need to change lanes, basically. That's what it means. That type of arrow here and everywhere that I've seen it means this lane is a turn lane only. So, very confusing. How are we all doing? I don't know if I asked you that. I might have. I'm sorry. Where are my manners? I hope you all doing good. How was the week for everyone? Let me know. If you want to share, I want to know. Tired of being a center of attention now. Okay. Give me something. See how washed out my cam is right now? That's what I mean. I need to fix the contrast. It also got lost with all the other settings on the computer, so I have to get it back at some point. Very hard. Me and Noah. We're well been fishing most of the day. Oh, that sounds great. I didn't do much fishing, but I totally get. I mean, it's so nice just being that. I tried ETS 150 beta. How did that go? And I was okay once you get used to the Menus. All right. Yeah, I saw something about the menus. That is the part I never get. Why? Okay, it's good to be adding new functions, but it's this obsession about rearranging constantly. I'm so, oh man. Why do you have to do that all the time? It's human obsession. Oh, it can be the same as it was. It's not good. Need to be rearranged, redesigned, and worked on. I'd say put the effort somewhere else where it's needed. But of course, it's going to be some new functions that are probably pretty cool. And I don't argue with that. My desktop call. What? What is that? So we did the Modesto Kali. Okay. All your right side icons are gone. So they are somewhere else, I guess. You have icon bar along the top. Okay. I mean, okay, whatever, you know. Top, right? Shit. Why put effort into that? I don't understand. I just don't get it. Look, the poor old guy is struggling again. He needs to relearn. Because someone thought it would be a great idea to freaking reorganize. It's like someone coming into your freaking house and, you know, put furniture where they want it to be, and you get home and like everything is rearranged. Where the fuck is my plates? Where is my stove? Why is it in the bathtub? Because someone thought it would be very beneficial to put a stove in the bathtub, you know, in case of a fire. It would be really easy to, you know. Oh man. Obsession. Freaking let it be. Give me my classic look. That would be fine. You know, everyone who needs a new one, they can change it. And everyone who likes the old look can stay with the old one. It's fine. It's still functional. Shut up, Vince. Shut the F up. Oh man. No. I don't know. I don't care. I'm gonna adapt. It's good for me. It's good for me to adapt. So they say. It's funny though. Oh yeah. Where is my freaking stove? Why is it in the bathtub? Yeah. we are providing service, so your life will never be boring because you're gonna keep to adapt every day. For the rest of your life, you're gonna have to adapt to new stuff that we come up with for you. You don't need to think, we think for you. Let us do the thinking. Don't use your brain. It's not necessary. Yeah, I'm gonna use my brain, alright, because I need to adapt. Oh, funny. It's coming out with a gaming wheel. Wait, what was that? Man, the writing is so small. Hori is coming out with a gaming wheel designed especially for your ATS. I think my friend bought it. Baby Duck, he bought one of those, but there was some other name with 4 letters. It was not the one you wrote. That one looked like a MAN, a man wheel, full of buttons around it, so it had plenty of buttons. Yeah, it's probably pretty useful. I like that. Although I would not change my setup. I'm really happy with the wooden wheel. I love the feel. I would not change it to the plastic Fantastic, even if it has buttons on it. But that's cool. I mean, the sheer size of it must be really nice. Although I hope the mount is solid, because it's going to be more momentum. So you're going to be easier to get it wiggly, you know, like my wheel is. Imagine this one has like an even bigger one, like a real truck wheel on it. It would just freaking fall over, I think. Or I would rip it off from the mount, just trying to turn. 900 degrees. Yeah, I've got that on mine. 900 degrees. That's basic. So are you planning on buying you one of those or something similar? I think you should. You seem to be liking this so much. It's an investment. It's an investment. Gonna get rid of the retarder, or what is it? I don't know what it is. There we go. And this was a long one. I didn't expect it to be this long. We've been going for over 2 hours now, and we are not there yet. It's Sicily. Yeah, we've been here with a Tomcat. Cool. Man, I miss that series. I really do. I miss my flying. I just don't have it in me. It's so much work to recover all the profiles. It's gonna take so much time, so I'm gonna wait until it's time to do all the flying again, and I will get into the. Maybe it's gonna be the next simulator, even. I don't know. I mean, we are still allowed to use the same mods, the same content, same planes, so that's good. But not at this time. I will not get into that anymore. Not for a while, at least. But it feels like a big bummer to not, you know, I just came halfway around the world, aiming for all the way around. At least I'm close to home, just in the next country. It ended in Norway. Northern Norway, I believe. It was a good episode, though. It was a good stream. The last one. It was beautiful. very sketchy. What if they break? What if something happens in the front and you're just watching it exterior mode, don't see what's coming, and all of a sudden just smack right into it. Oh boy. Beautiful. Such a nice bridge. Yeah, I think it was in southern Italy where I actually went under bridges like these with the Tomcat. I think it was right before we were going over to Sicily, I think. Actually, so this part is... I'm gonna check the map here, hang on. Yes! Huh! Go figure. Cool. It's like I'm constantly traveling, and that's kind of cool. We see it from a whole different view now, even if it's a miniature. It makes sense. Are we supposed to go to the right? I think we are. Smack! Ah, no, we're good. Okay, good. And these invisible walls scaring me, but it's my choice. Of course, I could have the markers out, so they would not scare me. But oh boy, hang on. Am I? Jesus Christ. Never mind. Where's our fuel? We got 2/3 left. That's good. That's great. Are we going to... man, I hate this. Hang on a second. Alright, so I need to zoom in because I don't know where to go. This is probably wrong anyway, but I think this is it. I actually think this is it. No? Come on. There we go. Hallelujah. Just got my... what is that? Jesus, I need to get that fixed. PXN wheel last month. Okay. And no one's writing. Hope you don't drive like that, IRL. Man. No, I don't drive. I don't drive anything like this, IRL. I don't know what part you're referring to, but it's nothing like this. It's just like I'm messed up now because the simulator doesn't make sense in so many ways. My brain is set for something totally different. You feel a whole lot safer in a real truck. The simulator, I'm trying to, hang on, I'm going to try to illustrate it with a few words, how the simulator works. It works something like, surprise! You didn't see that coming. That's the simulator for me. Oh boy. While the real world is more like, you feel it. You feel the movement, you feel you have everything. It's way easier. So that's good news for anyone who would like to get into trucking. And of course the lack of a lot of stuff around the truck driving that is still included into the business, into the profession. And that's probably where the illusion is with this being an easy, oh, I can drive trucks. Well, if it's in just about driving it in a straight line or some turns, that's fine. It's a matter of traction or other freaking techniques that might be harder in real life, sadly, but that's the truth. But when you learn, it's easier. Of course. Of course. Yeah, there he went. I don't even care. Stupid freaking AI. Why did it stop? Just to drive straight into me. That's one of the easier things in reality. Okay, people behave in real traffic, kind of weird, but AI is so much worse. I can only speak for Sweden though. I don't know. I've heard a lot about Italy, actually Rome being total madness in traffic. So it's not a single car that doesn't have a dent or something broken on it. So yeah, that tells a lot about how people may be driving in that special circumstance. They don't have to be bad drivers, but you're surrounded with people, and if everyone is hot-blooded, then it's kind of a problem, Passionate. They are so passionate. And yeah, I guess here in Sweden it's like the cold blood. It's no, really. I mean, people can get stressed out, but usually the normal pace in traffic is pretty slow and pretty. I mean, it got them faster, later. Past couple of years, it's gone up, but it's still not the same as it is in southern parts of Europe. It's maybe the heat making people more excited. I don't know. But yeah, it is easier to drive in Sweden in general than Italy, for instance. Just more sophisticated, if you will. It's not so common with the great attitudes. It's just stay in your corner and just mind your business. That's the Swedish way of not integrating with one another and keep space. So that's the mentality, and I think it helps a lot in traffic because people are not going to be, on top of each other in traffic. Let's go over to Sicily. I think it's the other way. Yeah, really? Like I was going around the blind corners and there was a truck stop in the road with no warning. Well. Yeah, it's maybe not easy to compare because it's just two different things. Maybe we should stop comparing it. Or I should stop comparing two worlds. And we get off the ferry. Yay. We're the last one off. No one around. We must have overslept. We're gonna turn left. Oh yeah. Yeah, well. Yeah, so it depends on where you are, probably, what you would expect. And the way you're driving, or the way you used to drive. Like, I'm normally not very surprised by anything in traffic here in Sweden. It's just the way it is. I don't know. They have very clear warning signs about stuff, roadworks, or what's coming to be. So it's pretty easy. Wide roads, good markings. It's really good quality on like that on the infrastructure. It was a different thing driving in California. That's a good thing to compare it with. For one, the streets were so bright. And what's the material, or the sun? I don't know, probably both. And every marking had to be outlined with black to even be noticeable, you know, way markings on the road surface. That's for one. And then we got all the 4-way stops in every freaking intersection. It might be really annoying. So annoying that no one really stops if they don't have to. Just stop a little bit. You know? They do a California stop. I heard it's called a California stop. And what else? They can overtake you in the right lane. That usually never happens in Sweden, for instance, on the freeway. You're supposed to go faster in the left lane and slower in the right. And in California, they were just taking over. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters really. It's just go with it. So there's no structure like that. So it's very in how you say it. See, words just freaking getting away from me. You don't know what to expect, basically. That's what it is. It's not consistent. It's ever changing. So yeah, it depends on. So there, I noticed stuff in the last moment, but I don't really remember being surprised by anything anyway. But I remember I had to really be focused on what was going on around me all the time. Like, you cannot relax like you can in Sweden. Going in traffic, you can actually just relax, but in there you just had to, you know, see what everyone is doing around you constantly. If you miss something, that might be it. You know, it's just. But also, I was not used to it, so that's another thing to count for or count into the equation. That was my first time driving in California. I did pretty good though, but it was not easy. I'm just saying, it was not easy. Is this the right spot? It is. Yay! All right. Okay, thank you. So we don't see much. Stop somewhere. I need to stop somewhere, or I'm almost there, so maybe it doesn't freaking matter. Oh, we're actually going down here. Wow. It's an even smaller island. Catania. Palermo over there. Interesting. Alright. But I would like to see a little bit more, I must say. Maybe we can find a spot right here somewhere on the next one. Just keeping far to the right. Probably not supposed to go all the way out to the right. Yeah, I'm not, but let's just stop here and whatever happens, happens. And I think 1, 2, 3. Number 3 is where we can pass. Probably. I don't see it. Hang on. I need to go check this one because it's just... No, these are all red. Oh my god. Alright, I will figure something out. I will figure it out. Let's... Alright, it's 22:52. Time 6 o'clock. Yeah, that's perfect. Good morning, good morning. And let's see how we can cope with this. Oh. Are you gonna smack right into me? You're gonna... Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. I don't act like this, and they don't act like this anyway, so it's just not comparable. You can't have an understanding with an AI. You can have an understanding with another driver, whether he's gonna go first, he's not aiming for stopping it, or he just, you know, giving you the space and being polite. Can't park here. No, that's true. I cannot. Or watch me. I'm doing it anyways. Get it moving, sunshine. That's a great. So yeah, apparently this company where I started giving nicknames to every driver, kind of like a, you know, handle just for fun. I'm kind of worried about what my name might be. We'll see. Hello, Neo. Why Neo? Neurotic? No, just kidding. Go on, tell us the nickname. Yeah, I will when I hear of it. Or maybe that's something that the guy just came up with. I don't know. I haven't heard anyone else mentioning it. Just him. The guy whose truck I have now. Oh boy, hang on a second. I should have taken a break a long time ago. And I'm stuck in my chair. Oh boy. Yeah. I'm just gonna get something to drink. I will be right back. Yeah, I am back. So also today I got to meet Senior, old man who started that business many years ago when he had this really old Volvo station wagon, like from the 60s. Very sweet old man. He's very kind and asked me how I was doing and if I liked it there and if I liked the truck I'm driving and if I'm getting any jobs done, like that. Really nice. Yeah, and he was like, yeah, we are a little childish in this family. We like old cars and old trucks. So the boss's brother is working in the shop, so as a mechanic, and he's the one driving the Thunder, as they call it, the old Scania with the straight pipe V8 Thunder. Really cool. It actually sounds like the Thunder rumbling. Anyway, so he likes to play around with that, and it's not very useful in the sense that it's a retired truck just doing occasional hauls, but regardless they put effort to make it look great and run good, so that's good. That's what he was referring to, and in his case this old Volvo and maybe a few other projects, and same with the boss. He has like an old Scania 110 series. I haven't seen it, but it's supposed to be in very good condition, but it's not done yet, so I think it's not registered or something like that. It's to be road legal. Yeah, so they are really in for it, for the passion. They love their trucks, but I think that's how it's supposed to be, because if you lose that part, then it's all just going to be about the money, and it's usually not a passion, just an obsession in one way or another. You need the passion, you need the interest, you need the fun parts to be a part of everything, or the foundation. I would say the foundation of what you do, and you will do a great job because you're having fun with it. Most times, not always, but foundation is foundation. So I'm gonna try to adopt. Is that how we say it? I'm gonna try to do the same anyway. I'm gonna try to keep it where I like to do it, when I think it's fun, the way I think it's fun. So not too much stress. It's not gonna make anyone happier or better or wealthier. Just easy to say it now. It remains to be seen if I can keep it there, if I can apply it in the long haul. Not start stressing over things, not, I can't go back to being burned out. That's not an option. So I really need to be really cautious, careful about the way I'm acting on a daily basis, and how I'm dealing with whatever is thrown my way. And so far, I think I'm doing okay. Just right now I'm trying to grasp that people have their own opinions, and it doesn't have to be, the only opinion or a law. It's just their way of referring to it. Doesn't say much about you. It might say more about them in the end. If they are judging you or just being mean, I don't know. Stressed out. Usually people are not mean, they are just stressed out, frustrated, stuff like that, and it all remains to be seen. People are pretty nice right now, but I'm new, so we'll see. But I think they seem to be like a good bunch, like quite a happy bunch of people, and that is important to be, you know, in good mood and spirit at a workplace. So I hope that is the real image. It just needs a little time to see what's real and what's not, what's temporary. Because it's summer, it's easy, you know, it's not many jobs going on, but I would say the boss doesn't seem very stressed out about it. They actually have excavators as well, so they have another business going and covering for this business. Because I mean, the truck industry, being a truck operator, I don't even know how that is possible to, you know, have profits. It's well known, it's just a few percentage. It's just a few percents of profits. Okay. That's not very nice. Oh man, can I go, you know, so this is one of those situations where I would go straight, try to turn around somewhere, but as you can see, you're not allowed. Deal with this. I will deal with it, and I will make it happen one way or another. It's probably no issue. Let's get rid of this though. There we go. Oh, we got one more. Let's see how it goes. Interesting. Seems a little bit tight. Just a tad. Oh, crap. Do we have someone behind us? No. Okay. Sorry, my window is not rolled down. It would be difficult to pop out your head. Pop out your head. Not pooping heads, we're popping heads. Back in a few. No, okay, no. To the next island. Jesus Christ. A lot of islands going on. This was one freaking load. I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea. It was way longer than I expected it to be. Of course, it's not a straight line. Alright. We're going to Malta, is it? We've been there too with the Tomcat, and south of Malta we had a carrier, aircraft carrier. Oh, that was not what I wanted. What happened? I don't know what happened. Valletta. Oh! Is it left traffic? I did not know that. Ooh. So it's... What is this, British? Alright, so I guess we're gonna be over here. I'm super confused now. Oh boy. Okay. There we go. No, we don't. We're not. There. No, we can drive. Are we allowed to go here? Beautiful trees. Beautiful trees. Okay, so we're gonna turn back, and that's where we're gonna go. Still got plenty of fuel. Cool. Another roundabout. No? Where did that guy come from? I missed that part. So we should have been on the right. Okay, whatever. Translate everything. Put your left part of the brain on the right side and put your right part on the left side, and we're good. Oh, all right. No problemo. There we go. Good work. Excellent. Excellent. Man. Of course, we just slept once, is it? No, twice. Once. Yeah, just once. We also filled the urgent delivery bonus. No problemo. Well, it's fantastic. I hit 2 invisible walls in total, I think. Let's see what they got from here, just for fun. Maybe. Ooh, luxury SUVs, and well, that's not gonna help really. But it's pretty cool load, though. See where it goes. Naples, all right. And any other? I kind of want to go to Palermo now because I'm here. Oh, well, of course, it's just a boat ride, so we could do this. Let's see what different type of interesting. Interesting. Mm-hmm. All right. We're not going to Madrid. I want to see if we have something else somewhere here in the vicinity. Something more interesting. Something more interesting. Where are we? Yeah. Oh boy, that's a little bit too much. Man, I actually want to take this one on because I wanted to go to Greece, but it is a long way, so I'm not going to do this on today's run. We got one thing here. Steel cord, 14 tons. Oh, even better. Even better. This too. Live pigs. Cool. And this was mason jars, 5 tons. Of course, it's depending on. All right, let's check out this one. Get the pigs. Get them pigs. All right.
You need it for Terminator? No problemo. I will join the ride. Let's move. Turn left. Turn left.
Oh, yeah, right. It's left traffic.
Turn left.
Oh boy, that was intense. Nice parking there. Yeah. Straight and nice. Doesn't look like much, but it was a whole lot. It was high.
The roundabout. Take the first exit.
High curb. Look at these palm trees. How nice is this? Let's take a beautiful picture here, maybe. Why not? I mean, why not? Maybe without the little sign. Right. It's okay. Let's keep going. Jesus Christ. That scared the crap out of me. I was not the only one in a hurry, of course. Jeez. Let's take it easy. Is freaking toast. Alright, so I don't know what the rules are. Rules are, there ain't no rules. There's no rules, but I don't know them. Because there are obviously no lanes in the roundabout, so it's not easy to just figure it out.
You've arrived.
Not yet, anyway. Let's get them pigs. Give me my pigs. Yeah. I guess it's gonna be a single trailer loaded with pigs. I think this is it. I don't see any other trailer that is loaded with pigs. Did I take it? Alright, we'll see. Yeah, the flag is there, so. Pigs? Yeah. Low poly pigs. Low poly pigs. Looking good though. Hauling pigs. I mean, livestock. Whatever. Okay. You all are pigs. Alright. Let's get going. I'm really confused. I don't think we're gonna have a shot at it anytime soon. Second exit. See? Almost
Exit left.
almost hit that one too. It's like I don't have just don't see what's going on around the truck. Already. Oh boy. Okay. South. Back to Sicily. Then we're gonna go through. Yeah, Palermo. That's what I wanted. So perfect. All right, back to the right side of the road. To the right. What's left when nothing is right? Left. What is when nothing is right? It's wrong or it's left? It's left to be wrong. Really? Who did this? This entrance is ridiculous. And this is a single trailer, mind you. Hey Noah, you're back. We had left traffic all the way to here, so down on Malta. I didn't know they had left traffic. Now we're back to right traffic. With a bunch of pigs. Going to what is it? Going to well, I don't know this. I forgot. Sardinia, maybe? I don't remember. I'm not sure I want to get into this. What is going on? Okay, well, it's moving. As long as it's moving. Pigs. Traffic jam, traffic jam, traffic jam. So let's see. Now. And now it does. Yeah, a lot of close calls overall today in the simulator. Just to get that into perspective, haven't been one close call the entire week. Sitting in the simulator like 15 minutes in and you got something, then you got something 10 minutes later again. I'm still stating it's harder driving the sim. But that goes from place to place. I actually think American Truck Simulator is easier, I guess, with the AIs being a little more crazy in Europe for whatever reason. For one, you get better visibility from these trucks than you got in American Truck Simulator, but still, the trucks are bigger and still. Yeah, thanks a lot. Numbnuts. Right, I don't have more. Too crazy. Yeah, they are not developed. They're underdeveloped. They are retarded. No, they are just not. They don't have too many choices, or what do you say? Like, but I don't know how it comes that they are somewhat different in American Truck Simulator. Like, it's depending on where you are in Europe, but it's worse in Euro Truck Sim overall, but with some exceptions. Maybe they try to simulate drivers in the south and drivers in the north. Kind of have to find that out. I think I've been on the subject before, but I don't remember what conclusion I came to. It is possible that they tried to simulate it. The hot-blooded Southerns, Italians and Spaniards. Although I think Spaniards is pretty calm people in general. And Italians are not, it's just that they're just passionate. They like expressing themselves. So. But in the traffic, I mean, I don't know. No, I haven't changed anything on the truck. They're just different from one another. So I have different ones. This one I have one type, and then I have a different type on the log truck. And then we got the Arctic Beast. That one might have the same as the log truck, but I'm not sure. I think they have the same, might have the same, or similar. And then the hook lifter is a Ruda truck, so that one is also different, I think. kind of strange. Well, it's not, but I'm not sure if you actually take a long rest with hauling livestock or pigs or whatever, hogs. I'm not sure. I don't know much about it. But it seems to me you would want to get there as fast as possible because animals are on top of each other, so I think this is where we're going, yeah. Palermo. We're gonna spend the night, of course. We got the time, and even though we got hogs, pigs, you know. Okay. That didn't work out as I wanted it to, of course not. Oh. signs. Should be like past the sidewalk, in my opinion. You don't want trucks to knock them over, but maybe that's how they do it here. Out. Oh, where am I supposed to go? Over to Caglari. Okay. Yeah, I think that's where we need to go. That's how I remember it. Yes. That was not good. Come on. There we go. Yeah, they are driving like freaking maniacs. Seems right. Yeah. Oink oink. You get good payment anyway. Alright, thank you so much for watching. It's time for bed, and have a wonderful day and evening. See you next time. Ta-ta!